let's start in the spring. We'll start in April 1st. So that's when the snow is gone and the farm is drying out, and I'm getting ready to prepare the fields for spring, either for picking or planting. Till or work the soil up in the spring, anywhere from the 1st of April till the 1st of May, and then roughly about the 1st of May as far as asparagus goes. Then the spears from the perennial asparagus plants start poking through the ground, and when the crews are all lined up and ready for harvest, we start picking asparagus roughly around May 1st, weather permitting. And we'll pick asparagus from anywhere from 5 to 6 weeks. And during that time, I will also manage and maintain the other acreage of the farm, which consists of either timothy for seed, timothy for hay, or alfalfa grass for hay, and sweet corn and market garden. So we'll prep all the ground at the same time. Very busy in the month of May. From seeding to picking to planting, everything. Asparagus usually lasts 5 to 6 weeks once again, so at the middle of June we shut the fields down, which means we just stop picking them. You could pick them all summer, but we stop. It's a management decision to let the plants rest from the time you've hurt them and pick them. Every time you pick a spear, it hurts the plants, so you let them rebuild and regenerate during the summer for a harvest the following spring. And then, along with planting the market garden and sweet corn, which all happens in May, and then start weeding and maintaining and irrigating all the crops summertime, and then probably first part of August starting harvesting market garden crops, and then 10th of August roughly sweet corn, and harvest those and sell farmers markets and wholesale to other fruit stands and vegetable stands until fall, and then start harvesting fall crops and hay in August, September, October, weather permitting. And then once the weather starts cooling off and you get 2 or 3 heavy frosts, you lose your market garden frost, and the frost starts killing the asparagus fern, which kills the top, and then you come in late fall, probably early November, and start chopping the fern, getting rid of the organic matter, chopping it off and working the fields very shallowly not to hurt the asparagus roots, getting ready for the following spring. And historically I've worked off the farm for the winter months, but I've come to the point in time in my age that I don't have to or don't want to do that anymore. I did maintain highways and logged and worked in sawmills for the winter. And then a bit of time off in the winter, then back to working on machinery in March again, and in the shop while it's cold, and then back outside in April 1st. That's a year in my life. Our business needs a computer now. Our business, we just had to join Canada Gap. So that's the food safety and protection audit group, similar like Eurogap, cherry growers. The paperwork is unbelievable to prove that after 40 years, people don't trust that I'm growing a food safe, good product people are going to get sick from. I don't get paid anymore for it, but that's part of how society's changing. How my asparagus couldn't be hauled in the same truck as food that was certified, because it could contaminate the other food. And so it's it's food safe. And then there's some things I learned about getting registered for this Canada Gap that I could correct on, and put hand washing stations everywhere, gloves, and just to protect the product so it gets the consumer safe and fresh and traceability. So I can trace, when I ship out a box of asparagus, there's a code on that. It can tell you what field it came off of and what day it was picked and who picked it. Same as the cherries. And to ship cherries overseas, it's more stricter. Everything that cherry's been exposed to, every person has to be trained and inspected and audited, and a record kept. Pest program, insect program, mouse program, bird program. all the facilities inspected every day, all the washrooms, hand wash stations, all the restrooms and outhouses in the field every day, checked off a list. All my spray program, understandably, yeah. The rates and calibrations and sprays and days to harvest. And I struggle with that because somebody's questioning my food has never been questioned before.
Yeah.
It's my age.
And obviously has nothing to do with anything that's come from here. It's what's the reality out in the world.
Don't know.
Lawsuits and
the wholesalers tell me, do you want to have your name on Vancouver Sun saying Sutcliffe Farms just had a E. coli breakout? That would finish you. You'd be done.
Yeah.
So it's your advantage to pay for this auditing, pay for the auditor to get audited and on a membership and upgrade your facilities to that, so that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Then they can trace that you delivered safe food to the grocery store. Somebody else contaminated on the shelf, and it's not you to blame. So. Would you want to buy some asparagus?